The Jose Maria College is an academic institution with a vision to address and extend academic needs of the community, most especially in its neighboring metropolis. The institution has its major mission to address educational convergence following the Philippine agenda of the government, which is to make an intervention in the achievement of quality education of the region and in the Philippines as a whole, in accordance with the pertinent provisions of Republic Act No. 7722, otherwise known as the Higher Education Act of 1994 and the Virtual Resolution No. 160-2019 of the Commission on Higher Education. This government permit number 012 series of 2019 is hereby granted to Jose Maria College, Sasa, Davao City, Philippines, to operate and conduct the Doctor of Medicine program. The Jose Maria College of Medicine Foundation is now ready to serve everyone, especially the community. Jose Maria College, being a non-sectarian, a globally competitive school, and is well known for its world-class facilities. As the school vies for excellence across the globe, it ensures to provide assured, consistent, and quality education. The Jose Maria College of Medicine Foundation is the third newest school of medicine in Davao region. With the vision and mission of the institution, the Jose Maria College of Medicine Foundation offers a scholarship program, especially for the unfortunate, underprivileged, deprived, competent, and deserving individuals expressly manifest their intention to study and finish their health education. Let us all welcome the newest School of Medicine, the Jose Maria College of Medicine Foundation. We are now ready to serve you.
Good day, everyone. Welcome to another episode of JMC EduTrends, a discussion that informs, inspires, and transcends. To all our first-time viewers, this program streams live on www.facebook/Jose Maria College and on YouTube at JMC EduTrends. Don't forget to type in your comments and questions, send your emojis, click the subscribe button, and ring the notification bell so you would be notified of future discussions on JMC EduTrends. Without much delay, ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome the program host of today's discussion.
Good afternoon, J Marians. We are once again live for another episode of EduTrends, hosted by the Medical Technology Program. I am Maria Bea Lau, the Dean of the College of Health Science, also your host for tonight's session of EduTrends. So good afternoon once again to our viewers in Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Follow us and click reminder button. This is a live session. Please feel free to post shout-outs, comments, and ask questions about our topic for this EduTrends. I'm wearing red because it's February. February is indeed a love month. Recently, we have just celebrated Valentine's and just share love with our loved ones. But this time, we are still in the midst of pandemic and everyone's focus is on elimination of the COVID-19 as it continues to spread its dreadful effects in us and even in our communities. This is not really something new, but we know that this has caused a lot of change and adjustment in almost all aspects in our lives and in our community, even in our priorities in health. Now, this pandemic has affected all other programs that our government has been focusing even before COVID pandemic. The Medical Technology Program advocates in sharing information of our city government's health program on the sexually transmitted infections and HIV testing and treatments, even in the midst of pandemic. We are actually very lucky for this afternoon because our invited speaker is one of those who really work hands on the field for the government's program on STI and HIV treatment and management. He is actually a peer navigator in Love Yourself Incorporated and RHWC. Now, let me introduce to you our speaker tonight who will talk about the sexually transmitted infections and HIV testing and treatments even in the midst of pandemic. Let us welcome Mr. Eddie Batoon. Sir Eddie, welcome for our tonight's session of EduTrends.
Yes, Miss Bea, good evening. And then maayong gabi, magandang gabi, and good evening po sa lahat ng mga televiewers natin ng JMC EduTrends. And of course, I'm very much happy and privileged that I was invited na para maging resource speaker sa isa sa pinaka-importante din na problem natin sa usapin ng health. So alam din natin na talagang nawindang ang lahat, not only the Philippines but all over the world because
Yes.
of the COVID-19. And then because of the COVID pandemic, and then lahat ng mga issue on the health is parang na set aside, but still kailangan din natin siyang pagtuunan ng pansin because it's still hindi naman din siya na stop, but still nag-hide lang siya, and then growing pa rin ang increase ng HIV including STIs. So it's a privilege na
Yes.
para magbigay ng information. Ano ba din yung ginawa na city government, especially the reproductive and wellness center in times of COVID.
Actually, we are also very privileged to have you here tonight with us, Sir Eddie. And just like what I have said earlier, no, we want to be one with the government in the advocacy of showing and sharing information about our existing STI and HIV programs that kumbaga, it's already ongoing. Medyo na-pause lang ng
Correct.
konti. So I hope this will be a very good, for all our viewers, please feel free to ask questions. You can post comments no, for those if you have any inquiries because this will really, Sir Eddie will be glad to answer that later on. Okay, so Sir Eddie,
Okay.
you may now share
Magsimula.
about our
Yeah.
program. Yes, pa.
Yeah. Okay. This time, pasadahan muna natin, balikan natin ano ba yung basic information ng HIV, and then ano ba yung mga programs and services na ginawa ni Reproductive Health and Wellness Center, as well as yung mga augmented staff na merong project under Global Fund at saka ng Philippine Shell through the Department of Health. But for now, so Miss Bea, okay naman yung presentation ko, no?
No, sir. Actually, hindi ko pa siya nakikita.
Hindi siya nakikita. Sige,
Okay, I
natin.
think for a while. So I think it's already showing.
Wait.
Okay, so while waiting for the presentation, no, sir, siguro, can you share a little experience, no, what were the challenges that you have faced during this pandemic? Because the program is existing. I am sure it's existing. We have that. Even us medical technologies have been part of the advocacy of sharing this. Ano ba yung nangyari when COVID strike?
Actually, although parte ng presentation ko, but definitely lang natin na yes, existing naman talaga even na yung wala pa ang COVID. So existing na yung natin, yung mga services natin with the city government, the Department of Health, as well as yung tulong ng Global Fund na meron na tayong ginawang mga outreach education, testing at saka treatment. Pero nag-strike si COVID na nag-start siya by early March, no, nag-ECQ siya. Doon talagang na-stop, no. Probably parang na-stop yung mga services nato in terms of, for example, sa city, sa Davao City, parang during the ECQ talagang na-stop ang testing natin. Na-stop ang HIV testing, na-stop ang ang mga services natin in terms of STI check-up and treatment kasi naka-lockdown tayo that time, so wala tayong magawa. Pero ang kagandahan, kahit nag-ECQ siya, we make it sure na yung mga on treatment namin, because ang RHW, ang Reproductive Health and Wellness Center, is also a hack, no, a treatment hub, no, an HIV AIDS and core team that we facilitated ng mga clients, ng mga mga brothers and sisters na who are people living with HIV na on treatment, we make it sure na hindi, kahit nag-ECQ siya, na hindi siya masastop ang treatment nila. So we made a strategy during the lockdown na we ship meds through we ship the regimen through LBC, pero ang usapan na lang namin na definitely wala namang pondo for that ang RHWC. So kinakakausap naman ang client na they shoulder na lang the shipping fee, yung pinakamura talaga na shipping fee. And then sometimes kaming mga service providers, mga community health outreach worker, mga peer navigators, and mga case manager, yung mga kakilala namin na mga naka-build na ng trust na mga on treatment, isinahatid-hatid na namin yung mga gamot sa ano namin. Nag-uusap na lang kami kung saan namin siya pwedeng ihatid na hindi naman ma-compromise yung confidentiality. And then pag malayo na din yung meron kasi si city kasi mga district health center, so naglalagay na kami doon ng mga meds para doon nila kukunin. So in terms of treatment, yung mga ongoing na nag-treatment na definitely hindi naman apektuhan yung naapektuhan ang programa ng treatment, kasi we retried para hindi lang dapat ma-discontinue treatment nila, kasi mahirap pag because of COVID, mataas yung lockdown, mataas naman ang lockdown, then mahahamper yung treatment, then there would be another struggle na naman siya, a problem. But definitely yung mga services natin talagang siya na during the ECQ is nag-stop siya, and then bumalik lang siya during GCQ na lang. Ayan.
So, with that, talagang ang dami nating pwedeng pag-usapan tonight. So I think we will have a short break while we will prepare your presentations. Okay?
Okay, Ms. Bea.
Do you want to have a lab life? Are you a person who is curious, process-oriented, accurate, self-sufficient, and fascinated by science? Do you have keen observational skills, good color perception, and manual dexterity? Are you able to work under pressure, work alone and with a team, and are accountable and responsible? Then you might just be one of the many who is qualified for a lab life. Enroll in BS Medical Laboratory Science Technology or BS in Medical Technology at Jose Maria College. There is a vast landscape of opportunities waiting in the field of medical laboratory science work. You can choose where you want to spend your lab life with. Medical technology professionals are mostly sought after in hospitals, private laboratories, university research labs, public health facilities, biotechnology companies, specialty labs, scientific equipment sales. In Jose Maria College, we have highly trained professionals and high-tech facilities to help prepare your future lab life. Enroll in Jose Maria College and flex on the new normal in education with our flexible learning modality for an assured, consistent, and quality education. For more information, visit our website at www.jmc.edu.ph or our Facebook page at facebook.com/Jose Maria College. You can also email admissions@jmc.edu.ph for admission requirements for the BS in Medical Laboratory Science Technology. When we talk about social work, we often visualize persons wearing simple clothes who are usually present in relief operations after disasters, or a person fighting for the rights of the oppressed and underprivileged. Sometimes we think of it as a work done only by rich people in their spare time. These observations are partly true, but not the whole truth in a social work career. What then is social work? Why should you consider a career in this field? Social work is an academic discipline of social sciences where the main focus is to improve society's social structure. Social work serves individuals, families, and communities who seek interventions for an improved quality of life. Social workers work with or on behalf of people's interests to enable them to deal with their personal and social difficulties and obtain essential resources and services. They work in various fields such as disabilities, drug abuse, poverty, mental health, geriatric issues, environmental issues, child abuse or physical abuse, child labor, marital problems, sanitation, and many more. These issues are continually rising, and social work has become a vital need of every society. Social work is not only about doing good deeds and helping the underprivileged. Over a period of time, it has evolved into a profession. To join this ranked field, you can pursue a baccalaureate course in social work. To seek admission for this course, one needs to have specific skill sets like problem-solving skills, patience, and tolerance, excellent conversation skills, interpersonal skills, awareness of legal aspects, organization, observational skills, and most importantly, you have no prejudices about class, culture, religion, and gender. What are the job prospects available in this field? You can work in government and non-government organizations, in community groups, rehabilitation centers, hospitals, educational institutions, rural and community development centers, service organizations, industries and cooperatives, public welfare trust, and the list can go on and on as there is a vast demand for social work professionals in all walks of life. Opportunities are also available in the corporate sector. All companies and organizations are now required to have a particular cell called Corporate Social Responsibilities. Options are also available in international organizations. Social work is a profession that enriches and uplifts humanity. In Jose Maria College, we train and produce social work professionals who have become community leaders and prime movers in uplifting many lives. If you have a genuine feeling to contribute positively to humanity's wellness, then social work is the right career for you. Be a natural superhero. Be a social work professional. Enroll in Jose Maria College and flex on the new normal in education with our flexible learning modality for an assured, consistent, and quality education. For more information, visit our website at www.jmc.edu.ph or our Facebook page at Facebook/Jose Maria College. You can also email admissions at jmc.edu.ph for admission requirements for the BS in Social Work.
Okay, so we're back. Okay, so I think the presentation is now ready. So are you ready, Sir Eddie, for this
Yes, Bea, I'm ready.
uh, information? Okay, so you may now take it away, sir.
Okay. Once again, thank you so much, Miss Bea. And once again po, good evening po sa lahat ng ating mga viewers. And then, this evening, ang pag-uusapan natin is yung nabanggit ko kanina, no, na nabanggit na din ni Miss Bea na talagang ang pandemic na nangyayari ngayon ng COVID pandemic is talagang nakaapekto no na hindi lang sa usaping health pero sa lahat ng mga bagay no. But of course, kailangan din natin na balikan kung ano yung mga existing na program ng ano yung mga existing na mga ganap at ano na ba ang ganap ngayon at ano pa ang pwede nating magaganap sa usaping STI and HIV testing and treatment. This evening, pasadahan ko ulit ano ba yung mga basic information ng HIV, ano yung mga ginawa ng Department of Health kasama ang city government ang City Health of Davao na para at least no na ma-lessen natin no na matulungan natin yung mga ating mga brothers and sisters no sa mga usaping HIV at saka ano yung nangyari no na during the COVID. Okay? And then sige, bigyan na tayo. So, usaping HIV. So, ano lang siya, basic na mga information siya, review lang sa mga may knowledge na. So, ang HIV stand for immunodeficiency virus. Ito yung virus, ang HIV is a virus that attacks and destroy the immune system of the human body. Okay? So therefore, what is HIV infection? So it's a lifetime infection. So ibig sabihin, mga isang tao na nagpositibo na sa HIV, lifetime na siya na magiging HIV positive. And then, okay, so wala siyang mhm.
para mas malaki po yung screen.
So, wait lang muna sa mga ano natin, ha, inaayos lang natin yung ano. Ganito talaga
Okay.
pag live. Oh, naka-ano na
Yeah.
siya.
This is
Okay na.
hindi pa po siya naka-slideshow eh.
Naka-slideshow. Or
Mm.
naka-slideshow na siya sa akin eh.
Okay.
Slideshow ko ulit ha. How about that, ma'am?
Hindi siya naka-slideshow, yung kanyang ano po ang nakikita. Yung raw na PowerPoint.
Okay, ang row na PowerPoint. Paano siya? Kasi kiklik lang naman ang slideshow, di ba?
Yes.
May balik ko.
So this is the perks of having the live show. No, so
Correct. At saka,
uh,
applying the new normal, no, na hindi tayo masyadong
yes.
sanay na
This is
nagkakaroon tayo ng mga discussion online. Oh,
yes, ito po yung mga
ito
ano
ulit yung
natin.
slideshow, ha? How about this one, ma'am?
Wala pa rin po. Yun pa rin yung nakikita ko kanina, yung raw. I think we can
Yung
go back, sir, doon
ano,
sa share. I-slideshow na siya.
sa slide ko
Tapos
na.
yung,
Sige. Okay, stop
i-try,
sharing ko muna.
sige po, i-stop sharing muna natin. And then we will try the one na
Sa
pag-share
slide ko
is
siya.
naka-live. Okay, sige.
Okay.
While you are preparing, so I think for
Yes, ma'am.
our viewers, please, sige pa, while you're preparing, please feel free to type in your shout-outs, no? Kung saan kayo galing, kung saan kayo situated right now. And you can also type questions, which, of course, Sir Eddie later on will gladly answer, especially to help no the information awareness for this STIs and HIV program of our government. Okay, so
Sure, ma'am. Okay. Check natin ulit ha. Sa slide ko siya. Pwede kasi siya mag-minimize ng slideshow.
okay, so sige, I have here few shout out muna from one of our faculty in the medical technology program watching from Cabantian, Davao City. Another shout out I would like to isa ito sa mga trainers namin no for
Ah,
medtech na HIV proficiency testing. This is all the way from NCR. We have also one of our viewers, Sir Lon Abrahano. Okay,
hello
so
po.
yan, we will have ito mga friends natin in the industry. Okay? So let's see, naka-share na ba tayo, sir?
Wait 1 minute ha.
Okay, no worries. So, again, for our viewers, please feel free to ask, post comments, and shout outs. No, ito talaga pag
Oo.
live.
Okay, wait. Antay.
It's okay. Mm-mm.
Okay.
We can wait a little more. Ito yung mga adjustments talaga natin. Mm-mm. We are actually also hoping no that this is just one of the first government program that we can share through the EduTrends. We are really looking forward to share also other health programs, of course, no, by our government, so that even though we have the COVID-19, hindi naman ibig sabihin na makakalimutan na yung ibang health concerns natin. Okay, so may we be able to continuously use EduTrends, no, JMC's EduTrends as part of advocacy, and partnership with, of course, the government's health programs. Okay, so I hope we already have. Let's see.
Let's see, ma'am.
Hindi pa
How
rin
about
siya
this one, ma'am?
hindi po siya
Oo.
naka ano.
Nasa slideshow, no?
Oo, hindi siya naka-slideshow. let's see. Siguro we can go backstage again. May I request to have another ad for, yes, no, for another ad so that we can check, no, about our presentation.
Well, the new learning setup actually both challenging and convenient, especially for working student like me.
As an accountancy student, engaging this new normal setup is quite challenging for us students as well as the teachers to trust.
But with the help of the JMC instructors, it lessens the burden and help us to learn in a convenient learning environment.
The Samara College teachers and staff is very considerate when it comes to the problems that we are currently dealing with. They help us to understand and completely adjust with this new setup.
I decided to choose Samara College because it offers high quality education, which I believe would help me achieve my dreams and goals in life.
In terms of financial, there is no problems at all because JMC offers a scholarship which is the gift of education, which is it helps me a lot in order to afford my tuition.
The Jose Maria College actually provides a culture of excellence. It actually gives an opportunity to everyone to lead, to learn, and to become a better individual. I would justify that because I myself experienced how the Jose Maria College did very good for me.
I was inspired by the principles of Pastor Apollo C. Kiboloy in molding students to acquire quality education and excellent performance in our institution.
Thank God for showing me the path to enter JMC school, and of course to our founding president, Pastor Apollo C. Kiboloy, for helping us to pursue our dreams. That's why I was really inspired by the theme, Your Future, Our Vision.
To attenuate the spread of COVID-19, most governments around the world have mandated quarantine. Our educational institutions are never the same. This is the new normal, and the Jose Maria College believes that learning never stops. With the advent of technology, we are now opening a more innovative virtual learning experience. In response to this crisis, the Jose Maria College brings you the two instructional delivery options.
No virus can stop our assured, consistent, and quality education. The Jose Maria College, under the leadership of its founding president, Pastor Apollo C. Kiboloy, holds true to its mission to provide quality education amidst the ongoing crisis on COVID-19. To ensure that all learners will get the best learning experience, the school has crafted two learning delivery options. Option 1. Online delivery. Students who have a stable connection to the internet shall undergo full online classes via platforms such as the Google ecosystem, Zoom, and an online learning management system. Online classes shall be held by our competent teachers on a daily basis. All interaction shall be via online, as there shall be no face-to-face interaction in order to keep you safe during these trying times. Option 2. Self-paced learning. For students who see it as a challenge to secure a stable connection to the internet, the school shall be providing modules and other instructional course packages. Students will work on these learning materials and from time to time may need to send their academic work online or discuss their progress with their teachers via email, chat, or video call on a scheduled time. They may attend online classes when their internet connection is stable enough for them to do so. Education goes on for the Jose Maria College. Your future, our mission. Enroll now. For more details, visit us at www.jmc.edu.ph.
Okay, so while we are preparing for the presentation, we will have a plan B for this. Okay, so um, okay, so I hope, Sir Eddie, were you able to send the presentation already?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
okay,
sent it
so
already.
while while waiting for our of course the head of the technical to share, siguro we can have yung mga ating ano po ba, syempre for those who are enrolled in the program, uh, how are they coping up right now? I'm sure with um, what do you call that? The struggles or probably the challenges that they are facing because of these STIs and HIV, plus the COVID-19 pandemic, in addition to their existing struggles and challenges, do you have any additional programs for them to cope up? Especially that, kumbaga, parang primary included na sa, kumbaga, nakadagdag, naka-add-on sa ating challenges, yung mental health of everyone. Actually, regardless kung may sakit or wala, nagiging problema natin yung mental health. Do we have a special program for our yung dito
For
enrolled for the STI and HIV na ano management?
actually, actually, for example, for our people living with HIV na who've been already into treatment, and then especially yung mga na kasi meron standby na mga case managers. So ito yung mga service providers na who will facilitate now their needs, so in terms of counselings, in terms every time kasi na pumupunta sila sa facility, so kung meron sila mga problems, they try to disclose no kung ano yung mga problema nila related to their related sa kanilang pag-treatment. And then sabi mo nga kanina, because of the pandemic, parang nag-add on yung mga problems na may problems in
Yes.
terms of economics, mental health. So definitely, because RHW is very much focused sa treatment, we have allies, no? We have search mga other agency that we can refer. For example, if they have problems in mental health, so we have at least na mga agency na pwede natin i-refer for para pag-usapan kung ano mga for example psychologists or another counselor that are expert in handling mga mental problems, no. In terms of financial, we still partner with the DSWD, because of course lahat naman, di ba, nag-struggle
Yes.
din when have our job. So ayan, tinitingnan kung meron ba because ang DSWD kasi is merong standby funds na for although it's so limited, no, it's a limited na hindi naman talaga siya talagang pangkabuhayan express na fund. So limited siya for those mga enrolled na mga IV. Nakakuha sila ng mga limited funds every 3 months. So pwede din siyang nire-refer. At saka meron din tayong mga support groups, no? Existing ating mga support groups ng mga people living with HIV. I will mention andyan ang support group natin ng Mindanao AIDS Advocate Association Incorporated, merong SALT na CD4, SAHA, these are all support group, no, na meron sila mga members na ano din, na naging mga members na on treatment din. So sila din, meron din sarili sila mga support group para at least naman na they can share also yung mga problems nila na hindi lang naman sa treatment, o baka meron pa sila mga ibang problems, and then may mga sarili din sila mga plano among their members. So ayan, so hindi lang talaga siya one shot deal, no, is a wide, pero but of course again, kailangan tayo ng mga iba't ibang mga partners para at least matugunan kung ano yung mga problems nitong mga ating mga clients sa RHWC. Ayan.
Okay, so it's good to hear that we have those support groups and partners both from the government and of course the NGOs. So maybe we can use this
Yeah, the
time no
NGOs.
na maybe madami pang gustong tumulong. So actually I think the program is very open for much more help for our especially for those who are enrolled members for the management and treatment. So I guess we already have here the presentation.
Yeah,
Ito na
I
yung
saw it.
ano na
Yeah.
yung ganap, no? Ano na
Ano
yung
na ang
ganap.
ganap?
So okay. So
Next
you may
next
now
na lang ako, ha? Yeah.
yes, okay.
Okay. So I think once again, we're live. Talagang ganun ang live, no? So once again, welcome sa ating EduTrends ng GMC, and as of now we're discussing, no, yung isa sa mga health problems na meron ang Pilipinas, ito pang usaping HIV and STI. So ang title ng presentation ko, ano na ang ganap STI and HIV testing and treatment. So next tayo. Okay. Next slide. Okay. So usaping HIV, balikan lang natin, no, for those na hindi pa masyadong uneligible, and with this, para naman sa meron HIV, stand for Human Immunodeficiency Virus, ang HIV is a virus that attacks and destroy the immune system of the human body. So si HIV, wala talaga siyang focus. Once na nakapasok sa katawan ng tao, the virus will destroy the immune system. Okay? Next. Okay. So what is HIV infection? So again, nasabi ko, so it's a lifetime infection. So hindi siya talaga siya super infection. Hindi kagaya ng COVID na meron ng marami ng mga vaccine na pinoproduce, but HIV, no vaccine to prevent it. Again, wala siyang cure, no signs and symptoms. So ibig sabihin, ang isang tao na may HIV, hindi siya makikita through physical appearance at wala siyang signs and symptoms. And HIV destroy the immune system, and ang HIV is the virus that causes AIDS. Okay? Next. Next slide. Okay. What is the immune system? So the body immune system is a collection of cells and substances that defend the body against foreign substance, also known as antigen. So it can be compared, no, to an army guarding the state and protecting it from foreign invasion. So need to say, meron tayong natural na yung body immune system natin na siya talaga yung supposedly na magproprotekta from other foreign substance. Okay? Next. Okay. Cluster of differentiation 4, no, or ang CD4. So this is a type of white blood cell which defend the body and fight antigen. Or unfortunately, pag si HIV nakapasok sa katawan ng tao, definitely ito yung target ni HIV, no, na sirain niya yung CD4, ang cluster of differentiation for isang tao. Okay? Next. Okay, so sa ating slide, so loss of CD4 cell makes it hard for the body to fight off infection. So HIV attacks the CD4 cell. So HIV will multiply inside and gradually kills them. Once the CD4 or the cluster of differentiation 4 are destroyed, our body resistance not to fight infection goes down, and person suffer na from virus of infection. So yun lang talagang ni HIV pa nakapasok. the virus will destroy the immune system of the human body, in which is the CD4 sterilization forward. Okay, next one. Okay, so may kasabi na HIV infection may lead to AIDS. So yun naman talaga, because the HIV will cause, ang HIV naman talaga will cause in sa AIDS. But a person with HIV does not necessarily have AIDS. So dito yun papasok, ano yung gawin? As a service provider, pang isang tao nagpositibo sa HIV, ano ang dapat gawin ng isang tao nagpositibo sa HIV? Ano ang pwedeng ibigay na option ni service provider na parang isang tao na positibo siya sa HIV, hindi siya mag-cross into AIDS. Okay? Next, please. Okay, next. Okay. When we talk about AIDS, so it's acquired immune deficiency syndrome. So acquired means a person does not develop it naturally but obtains it. So nakukuha siya, na-acquired. So immune, HIV affect the body's defense system. Pag deficiency na siya, body's immune system do not work properly. So syndrome group of signs and symptoms. So in layman's discussion, so HIV is the first stage of the infection. Okay? So ano siya, asymptomatic siya. So no symptoms. Pag once nag-develop na into AIDS condition, so mean to say, nasa last stage of infection na siya, kung saan meron na mga group of signs and symptoms na pwede na mag-manifest. Okay? Next. Okay, so ito nasabi na kanina, pag nasa AIDS na, is a condition na with a set of symptoms occurring at the same time. In a person with HIV, when his or her immune system is weak and the body can no longer defend itself to fight off common opportunistic infection. Kasi nga, sira na si immune system, sira na si CD4, so wala nang magpa-fight ng infection. That's the time na pwede nang papasok yung mga different na mga infection na tinatawag natin siyang opportunistic infection. Then at sa AIDS condition na, the amount of HIV in the body increases and the number of CD4 cell decreases. In AIDS, is the last stage of infection. Then meron nakalagay, AIDS can lead to unnecessary death if not treated. So meron tayo sa HIV pala, meron tayong pwedeng gawin, paano siya na hindi siya ma-develop into AIDS condition. And then kung nasa AIDS na rin siya, no, na it could lead to unnecessary death. So dapat na dapat meron tayong treatment na ibibigay sa kanya para at least naman is na hindi siya magli-lead into death. Okay? Next slide, please. Okay, so what is an opportunistic infection? So ito yung mga OIs na pagsira ng immune system, ito na yung mga infection na pwedeng papasok sa katawan ng isang tao na meron ng infected ng HIV. Sige, next. Okay. So when we talk about OIs or opportunistic infection, it is an infection or malignancy that attacks the body by taking advantage of an immune system that has been severely weakened by an advanced HIV infection. Yun na itong mga OIs natin. So sa next slide natin is makikita natin yung mga, ano ba yung mga common na mga opportunistic infection pag nasa AIDS condition na siya. So a person na baba na yung immune system niya, nasa AIDS condition na siya, definitely ito yung mga common opportunistic infection na pwede siya magkaroon oral candidiasis, magka-pneumonia, pwede siya magka-herpes zoster virus, cytomegalovirus retinitis, meningitis, and mycobacterium avian complex. Pero commonly, pinakakarami is the pneumonia in the TB. Kaya sa program natin sa HIV and TB, lahat ng mga nag-positibo natin sa HIV is kinakalang i-clear natin yung pulmonary tuberculosis nila, no, para at least makita natin kung meron ba silang TB. Then sa TB program din is lahat mga on treatment na mga nagka-TB is kailangan silang i-encourage to screen for HIV kasi baka the reason why na nagkaroon sila ng tuberculosis is because they were infected for HIV na nag-develop na into AIDS condition. Okay, but again, this is the common opportunistic infection or mga opportunistic infection na pwedeng mag-manifest pag nasa AIDS condition na. Okay, next. Okay, how is HIV transmitted? Ito yung pinaka-importante, no? At tapos balik-balik, pwede natin kami sa programa natin, always namin siyang binalik-balik-balik kasi nga meron tayong mga definitely lahat, no? Kasi kadalasan na ang magiging client is they are fully equipped with the knowledge, but definitely ang challenge is paano yung mag-change yung behavior because ang behavior no, hindi naman in a one click is pwede siyang mag-change because at the end of the day that person will decide paano ba niya i-change yung behavior niya. So, tingnan natin yung how is HIV transmitted. Next, please. Okay, so merong apat na principle of HIV transmission stand for ESSE. So, ano to? Click natin ulit ang slides. Okay, so first E stand for exit. So, next, first S stand for sufficient. And the second S stand for survive and E stand for enter and then another click pa para makita natin yung exit and yan. Okay. So ibig sabihin nito, pag once ang isang tao na na-infect siya for HIV, definitely kung sa subject pa niya to, napasa niya ito napasa niya ito na subject, no? So apat na principle of HIV transmission. So exit, merong lumabas na virus. Ang virus na lumabas is sufficient siya, tama lang siya, and then naka-survive siya. Tapos meron siya tapos naka-enter siya. Kung paano yun, sa next natin is meron mga example yun na ano yung mga activities na pasok doon si CSE. So at least alam natin yung apat na principle ng HIV transmission. Next. Okay, HIV is transmitted through the following. Meron din yung apat na body fluids. So definitely, ang apat lang na body fluids kung saan pwede ma-transmit si HIV o nakaka-survive si HIV is definitely una, blood. Pangalawa, seminal fluids. Pangatlo, breast milk. Pang-apat, vaginal fluids. So apat lang talaga siya. Wala nang iba. Okay? So next slides. Ito confusing ito sa. Okay? So, gusto nating ipaalam sa ating mga viewers ng HIV is not transmitted through the following. Walang HIV, hindi pwedeng ma-transmit si HIV sa tears, sa sweat, and definitely sa saliva o sa laway. Because until today, no, kahit matagal na kami nagbibigay ng mga basic na information ng HIV, pero meron pa rin nagdududa at meron pa rin na lumalabas pa rin sa discussion na pwede makuha ang HIV sa saliva, which is that these body fluids cannot transmit HIV. So, balik pa rin tayo din sa apat na body fluids na na-mention ko kanina. So, saliva X na yan. There's no HIV. Hindi pwede matatransmit si HIV through saliva. Okay, next. Okay. Apat na transmission. Dito tayo magbibigin ako sa pinaka-less na transmission. Okay, unang transmission, SMB lang ito sa amin San Miguel Beer. So pag sabi mong SMB, so San Miguel Beer, pero iba yung stand natin sa SMB sa usaping HIV. So unahin ko si SMB, unahin ko si itong pang-apat, itong dito sa my right sa right side ko. So pwedeng nahahawa si HIV pag merong blood transfusion of HIV-contaminated blood and blood products organ transplant from HIV-positive donor. So, kaya kung nagpa-abuno ng dugo, tapos or nagpa-transplant na positive sa HIV, definitely, mataas ang porsyento na pwedeng ma-transmit doon ang HIV. Okay. Ang isa sa part ng SMB or sa B, no, sa blood, is yung sharing of HIV, contaminated needle syringe, and other injecting equipment. Yung nag-share ng needle. Kasi usually, kadalasan, meron ka-HIV, sharing of needle, yung sa mga nag-share naman, ang tawag natin sa kanibid, no? Person or people who inject drug. Ang problema kasi is, nag-share sila ng isang one needle. 5 people in one needle na using sa na nagda-drug tapos one needle lang siya, then pwede doon matransmit doon si HIV. Because of yung blood na nandoon na naka-contain doon sa needle na pwede siyang iturok sa isa na tapos pagkuha may dugo na kaunti na sama, and then pagtapos iturok naman sa iba, then yung una na gamit is positive lang siya, definitely that could be a possible transmission of HIV. And then pangatlo sa SMB or ang letter M is ang mother to child transmission, no? From HIV positive na mama and a mother to her child during pregnancy, delivery or breastfeeding. Okay, ayun, isa yun. Kaya meron tayo mga prevention and a mother to child transmission. And sa ano natin ngayon, lahat ng mga, kung meron kayong lahat ng mga pregnant women ngayon, pag meron silang nag-visit sila sa kanilang mga OB-GYN na din sa meron silang ini-encourage sila na mag-undergo ng HIV testing, syphilis testing, at saka hepatitis B testing para at least ma-ensure siya na during their pregnancy is negative sila sa HIV, para if ever kung mag-positive, merong gagawin na preventive measure na para hindi siya ma-transmit sa kanyang anak during pregnancy, delivery, and breastfeeding. Okay. Ang pinaka-controversial, definitely this is the number one mode of transmission pa rin na bakit tumataas ang cases natin for HIV. Itong unprotected, penetrative sexual intercourse with HIV positive person. It could transmit during vaginal sex, anal sex, and oral sex. Ang pwedeng transmit nito kung ang partner siya, ang sexual partner is, it could be male and female, or it could be a male and male sexual partner. So ito yung in our program right now, mas marami ang nagpositibo sa HIV because of this, because they're doing sexual activity na marami silang partner, and then a bit irresponsible kasi nga hindi rin sila gumagamit ng protection. That's why na maraming nag-turn into positive. So in terms of tatlo or apat na ways of HIV transmission, at actually tatlo siya, pinetong i-fuse itong 3 and 4. So SMB lang siya. So SMB sex, mother to child transmission, and blood products. Okay? Next. Okay, so HIV cannot be transmitted through the following. So definitely, kung balikan natin, SMB lang si HIV, but definitely, sa ganitong mga activities, hindi natin makukuha si HIV. Walang HIV sa swimming pool. Okay? Kahit maligo pa man dyan ang mga ilang 10 or more than 10 na mga positive sa HIV, tapos ikaw ang susunod, then definitely, matatapos na lang ang pagligo mo sa swimming pool, definitely, hindi ka makakontract HIV. Kasi nga, hindi yan ang paraan para sa tao HIV. Okay? HIV siya sharing of utensils. Okay, ginamit ng isang positive HIV, ginamit ang kutsara tinidor ng isang positibo sa HIV, tapos ginamit mo na hindi mo hinugasan, then definitely, don't you worry, walang transmission sa HIV. Okay? Walang transmission din sa mosquito bites. Kung ang isa din ito sa mga always naming binalik-balik, because until today, meron pa rin lumalabas na ang mosquito bites is ang kagat ng lamok or ang kagat ng lamok is pwede siya nakakuha ng HIV. No HIV sa mosquito. Una, hindi nabubuhay ang HIV. Nabubuhay lang HIV sa tao. Hindi siya nabubuhay sa mga insecto like lamok. Nga sa Cebu, meron sinasabi na marami daw na-contaminate ng HIV kasi meron daw hospital sa Cebu na nagtapon ng mga waste ng hospital na merong positive sa HIV, tapos kinain daw ng isda, tapos yung isda kinuha ng mga fishermen, tapos binenta, kaya daw lumobo ang HIV somewhere in sa Cebu yun na narinig ko. But definitely, it's a false, no? Hindi siya, fake news siya, sapagkat hindi naman talaga nabubuhay ang HIV sa labas ng katawan ng isang tao. And there's no HIV in kissing. Okay? Because ang transmission kasi niyan, walang possible transmission sa kissing. Okay? Next. Okay. So, continue tayo. Walang HIV on eating pineapples or eating fruits. Walang HIV dyan. Walang HIV sa hugging. You can hug your friends na nag-disclose na positive sa HIV. You can always hug them, no? Kasi walang HIV doon. Then walang HIV sa use of toilet balls, and then walang HIV sa holding hands, and of course walang HIV sa cupping. Okay, next. So, merong reminders, no, STI and HIV. So, sinabi yung first na reminder, no, is every sexual activity is an opportunity to get STI or HIV. So, pag sinabing naka-red ang every time na nagkaroon tayo ng sexual activity tapos unprotected siya, so definitely pwede tayo na pwede talaga na magkaroon tayo ng HIV. Then, a lot of sexually transmitted signs and symptoms in the beginning, including HIV. So ano na yun, di ba? Nasa HIV is asymptomatic stage siya. There's no manifestation ng signs and symptoms. And a person with STI has a higher risk of getting HIV. So ang tao na infected sa sexually transmitted infection tapos untreated siya, so definitely mas higher siya na pwedeng makakuha ng HIV because of the lesion. Baka meron mga sugat, for example, nagka-gonorrhea siya, nagka-genital wash or nag-herpes siya, and then siya, na meron activity na pa sa HIV, then that for HIV. Then do not self-treat STI, no? Dapat see a doctor for a proper diagnosis and treatment. Kasi meron tayong mga nakilala na mga nagpositibo sila sa STI, ang ginagawa nila is nagsi-self-treat sila. So dapat hindi na self. May iba diyan na bumibili sila ng tawag nito ng buko, no buong buko, tapos binutasan nila, tapos yung infected nila na genital ng lalaki pinapasok nila doon para kasi isa na yun sa gamot para mawala ang sa mga common na ang gonorrhea. Pero of course, hindi siya gamot for that. May iba na uminom sila ng perla. Ang iba naman is baka merong mga ginagawa yung iba na hindi naman yun talaga pangpawala ng STI. So complete STI treatment, even its symptom disappear. Ito talaga ang always nating ina-emphasize sa ating mga clients, no, na pag STI treatment, matagalan na gamutan, so definitely dapat na tapusin ang gamot hanggang matapos kasi nga kahit wala na yung symptoms kasi ang tinitingnan natin is dapat ma-cure natin yung bacteria or ma-cure natin yung bacteria sa STI na yon. Because untreated or incompletely treated STI can lead to a longer or serious complication. Okay, next please. So prevention. So kung meron namang SMB, no, meron namang SMB, so ng mode of transmission, meron ditong A, B, C, D, and E na prevention. So STI and HIV can be prevented on the following. So letter A, abstinence. Okay, pag sinabi tayong abstinence, that's no to sex. Okay, usually always namin nire-remind ito sa aming mga YKP, mga Yankee population na talaga mga minors pa sila, no, ang edad nila is nasa 17 pababa, 15 to 17 or pababa pa ng 40 na always reminded na mas maganda talaga na mag-abstain muna sa sexual activity. Kung kaya ang letter A, let's proceed to letter D, be mutually faithful. So, importante ito na kung sa isang relasyon, dapat both of you will practice mutually faithful. Para at least kung kayo lang ang partner tapos walang protection and both of you are negative sa STI and HIV, then definitely you can prevent the infection. And then, which is kung hindi naman talaga kaya ang HIV, then definitely we always emphasize the use of condom. Correct and consistent condom use. Pag sinabing correct, dapat tama ang paggamit ng condom. In terms of my partner kasi si condom, di ba? Condom and lubricant. Iba kasi gumagamit ng condom, hindi naman lubricant yung ginagamit nila. Meron naman sila mga nilalagay na hindi doon, nilalagay ng phone or oil. Definitely, it could damage the condom. And consistent, kasi namin yung consent, talagang kung marami kang mga partner sexually, dapat consistent yung condom use. So, hindi mo pinipili kung sino lang ang gagamitan mo ng condom. So, correct and consistent condom use. And then, do not use drugs. For example, we also encourage na, for example, using like marijuana or shabu. So, kasi pag once na under ka ng influence ng drug, it could curtail also your decision making. And then, talagang mas maganda na naiwasan talaga. And then, do not share needle. Kung talagang ang isang talagang engaged into inject injectable drugs or anything na injectable na siya lang, make it sure na hindi na share ang needle niya. New at saka siya lang ang gumagamit ng needle para iwas din tayo sa STI and HIV. And then ang letter A, ang education. So kailangan always na ibalik-balik ang basic information ng HIV para at least na manamnam ng isang tao na ano ang pwedeng mangyari kung siya ay maging positibo sa HIV at anong pwedeng gawin din niya para hindi siya magka-HIV. And then early diagnosis. Kung alam na, kung may feeling na nagka-STI, so kung nagka-feeling na kung may instinct na nagka-HIV, mas maganda na early diagnosis kasi it will prevent to ma-prolong yung infection. And hindi ko nasali sa presentation ko isa sa mga prevention na ino-offer natin sa mga kliyente yung sinasabi na PrEP, yung pre-exposure prophylaxis. Ito ay gamot na iniinom natin na ino-offer natin yung sa mga tao na sexually active sila tapos confirm sila na HIV negative. So pwede silang uminom ng PrEP para at least matulungan sila kung meron sila mga sexual activities is mas less ang chances na maka-acquire sila ng HIV. But still, is a combination of PrEP pa rin and condom because ang PrEP lang is pwede lang i-prevent na hindi ka magka-HIV but it cannot prevent na magka-STI ka. So dapat PrEP at saka condom. So definitely ang RHWC, promote ko na rin na ang Reproductive Health and Wellness Center is now also offering na rin libre na PrEP, no? So definitely kung meron tayong mga friends o kung meron tayong mga kaibigan na who want to avail the PrEP, so punta lang sa RHWC, sa Reproductive Health and Wellness Center para at least na mapag-usapan kung ano ba yung pwedeng gawin bago maka-avail yung sa pre-exposure prophylaxis as part of the prevention package na rin yun. Okay, next. Okay. So, antibody testing. So, sa HIV, wala tayong ibang way para ma-detect natin. Hindi siya pwedeng i-assess lang sa doctor, assess lang sa nurse, ay positive ka sa HIV. Definitely, there will be testing. At ang tawag natin ito is HIV antibody testing. It's a blood test. Tapos, HIV antibody testing. Next, please. Okay. So, a person HIV status can only be determined through testing. Okay, ano yung mga testing na available? Okay, first is, okay na ma'am, next na tayo ma'am. Okay. So, ano yung mga testing na pwedeng, okay, first is, meron tayong tinatawag na HIV testing services. Individuals who want to have a test, voluntary get tested at their own free will. So, ang testing natin, kahit saan tayo magpunta natin, mapa-public or private, so dapat voluntary ang testing. So, for example, available siya sa mga facility. Facility-based, pag sinasabi natin HIV testing services, facility-based siya na talagang ang pupunta doon is i-encourage natin ang client tapos bibisita siya sa mga facility natin. For example, sa RHWC na meron tayong HIV testing, so doon pumupunta yung client natin para mag-undergo ng HTS or HIV testing and services. Tapos, every time na mag-HIV testing, hindi siya test kaagad. Yan ang iniwasan natin. Dapat meron siya nagawa munang pre-test counseling, mag-usap muna si trained counselor siya sa client, mag-usap kung ano ang rason ng siya, ano yung mga risky behavior niya, ang mga risky behavior that might put the person at least for HIV. Pag okay na siya, tapos wala na siya mga questions, so yun, blood test tayo. Blood test tayo, and then after 30 to 45 minutes or 1 hour, so available natin yung initial natin na result. And then after na ma-receive ang result, there would be another process counseling. Kasi ano ang gagawin niya if ever kung ano yung resulta niya. So that mapag-usapan din yun. Okay? So, ang testing natin is yung PIC, Provider Initiative Counseling. Itong test na ito na yung si HTS ang volunteer for testing isang client, dito baliktad. Ang mag-encourage ng client is ang mga service provider. For example, sa TB yung na-mention ko kanina, lahat ng mga TB on treatment natin ng mga TB patient, sa lahat ng mga TB dots is either kung nakastart na sila na mag-treat or pa-start pa lang sila, ini-encourage sila for HIV testing. Okay? PICT yon. May pre and post counseling pa rin siya, pero PICT ang tawag no na ini-encourage siya magpa-test kasi para makita yung relasyon ni TB at saka ni HIV, or yung mga na-confine na sa hospital na yung mga infections related na baka opportunistic infection na rin siya na OIs na rin siya, yun ini-encourage din siya na magpa-test. But at the end of the day, definitely kung hindi papayag si client is hindi din ma-proceed yung testing. Kasi meron pa rin siyang hindi pa rin siya mandatory, pero ini-encourage pa hanggang na pumayag siya, then testing will do. Ipo-proceed na ang testing. Okay? So next. Ito yung pinakabago natin, community-based screening or CBS. So peer who administer the HIV screening, reactive clients must go to the health facility for confirmatory HIV testing administered through pricking. Sa CBS naman, kung sa HTS at saka sa PICT, counselor ang nagkakandak ng pre and post counseling. And then ang nagkakandak ng blood test is the medtech, di ba? Sa CBS dito, out dito sa medtech. Okay, out sa medtech dito kasi meron tayong tinatawag na mga lahat kasi na nag-undergo ng training. Ito yung mga non-medical field. Hindi sila mga medical technologists like me. Aside na train ako na HTS, I'm also a train ako na CBS. So ito yung paraan para at least na ma-extend natin yung HIV services natin sa mga client namin. Kasi nga meron iba na ayaw nilang pumunta sa client dahil meron sila mga issues no toward confidentiality, baka makikita sa kanila, so wala rin silang time. And then that is why na merong ini-implement na mga CBS. So ang ginagawa nito, yung mga trained na mga person kagaya ko na train din ako, hinahanap namin yung mga clients, yung mga target clients namin na makapunta sa facility, kami yung pumupunta to do the pricking. And then to do the pricking, and then makikita din namin yung result using the test kit. So, but of course, nito, meron pa rin gagawin na pre and post motivational dialogue. Ang challenge lang nito is kung nag-reactive, kasi meron mang dalawang result na non-reactive at reactive. Ang challenge lang ito is kung nag-reactive ang client is ang next challenge is paano mo siya ma-encourage na from the place kung siya ang CBS siya is paano siya madala doon sa facility for further test and possible confirmatory and possible treatment. Yun lang ang challenge sa CBS. Pero but of course, mas nakadagdag ito kasi nga mas tawag nito malaki yung saklaw, no? Kasi for now maraming mga na-trained, no, na mga CBS sa Davao City. It's almost 50 plus na trained, although ang nasa program ngayon na existing na nasa program sa City Health at saka yung mga augmented staff ng Global Fund at saka ng Philippine Health is nasa 25 ang nasa program. Yung 25 na mga trained na CBS na yun kami, ang ginagawa namin na pumupunta kami sa mga communities, sa online, at saka sa mga referral from our friends, kami yung pumupunta to do the CBS. Okay. And then may pinakabago din ngayon, hindi ko na nasali sa slide, yung mga self-test. So, although nagpilot na si WHO dito sa Davao ng yung self-test, pero I don't know lang kung when ang talagang implementation noon. Sa self-test naman is ibigay mo yung merong naka-package na test kit, so ibigay mo lang sa gusto mag-test. He will be sila na yung mag-administer ng testing, and then follow up na lang kung kumusta na yung test kit at ano ang result niya. Kasi ang challenge doon is kung mag-reactive yung result niya, ano yung next step na gawin niya is kailangan mapunta na naman siya, na ma-encourage naman siya to visit the facility for the further test. So at least na lang to, hindi na lang siya isang strategy for testing. Meron na tayong mga iba-ibang testing para at least lang na mai-offer natin especially doon sa mga need na magkaroon ng HIV testing. Next please. Okay. So importance of window period. Okay, every time na mag-test ka, meron kasing tinitingnan na window period. Ang window period kasi ito yung pagpasok ng yung successfully na nakapasok ang HIV sa katawan ng tao, and yung pag-appear din ng antibodies and ready for detection. So usually 3 months siya. So usually sa atin, tinitingnan din namin, no, na for example, isang tao nagpa-test siya today, tapos ang result niya is a non-reactive. So walang nakita na presensya ng antibodies sa HIV, pero meron siyang risky behavior na hindi pa lumagpas ng 3 months, ayun siya. Yun ang tinitingnan namin na kailangan siyang mag-retest after 3 months and then mag-observe siya ng prevention. Kasi baka naman kasi na 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 yung during that time na nagpa-test siya is positive siya sa HIV, hindi lang siya na-detect. So usually, ang ginagawa namin pag ang client is meron siya mga risky behaviors na within pa sa window period, we encourage them to do the prevention, the abstinence, the condom use, and then definitely balik after 3 months para ma-detect natin yung latest niya na na-exposure. Kasi meron kasing iba na nagpa-test ngayon pero nag-positive na para sila sa HIV. So ma-detect natin siya after pa ng window period. Okay? Next please. So, ito yung sinasabi natin kanina, no, na ano yung gawin na parang isang tao pag nag-positive sa HIV, hindi na siya magli-lead into AIDS, and then para at least kung hindi rin siya magli-lead into death. So, ang ino-offer natin is ang ART or antiretroviral therapy. So, cure versus treatment, HIV or ang ART is a treatment and HIV has no cure. So, ano yung difference? Pag sinabi ng cure, complete or permanent solution or remedy. Pag ang treatment is a substance or technique used to care for an illness or deal with it medically or surgically may not be permanent solution. So ngayon, ito yung nakakatulong. Definitely, ito yung sinasabi natin, ito yung magic pill or ito yung binibigay natin pag isang tao is na-confirm siya positive or kung pwede na siyang mag-treatment. So, antiretroviral therapy. Okay? Next. Okay. So, ano yung ART? So, ART slow down the HIV replication. So, mean to say, hindi magre-replicate kasi nag-mutate yung si di ba? Nag-mutate si HIV. So, it could hinder for HIV replication so that the body immune system can defend itself from infection or antigen. Kasi kung HIV positive siya, tapos ART siya, so parang nakulong ni ART yung HIV. So, definitely, may possibility na pwedeng magtaas ang kanyang immune system. Tapi may possible din na hindi makakapasok yung mga opportunistic infection. So, titingnan natin sa presentation natin, person with HIV takes ARV every day kasi everyday siya because it's a lifetime infection. So, everyday yung feel na regimen ang inumin mo. So, definitely, so wala pa rin change na na nature niya. ARV enables the body's immune system to fight infection. Okay? So, next, anong mangyayari? Pang isang tao hindi siya nag-ARV or nag-stop siya. So, ART as stop o hindi talaga siya nag-ART. So, the body's immune system weakens and cannot defend itself from infection. So, yun ang natin. So, ang focus natin pag nag-positive, ng EB, so dapat ma-treatment siya. Like sa Davao, test and treat ang Davao ngayon. So, sumintisi sa test and treat na sinasabi ko, pag once na na-test siya sa facility, or na-test siya sa CBS, tapos na-further test siya sa, example mo na, sa CBS, na-test siya reactive, tapos nadala siya doon sa facility, like sa RHWC, tapos na-test siya doon, then reactive ang client niya, or kung merong nag-test sa facility na reactive siya, kahit walang confirmatory, pwede na siyang i-start for treatment. Kasi test and treat tayo ngayon. So, hindi na kagaya nung una na kailangan muna natin antayin ang confirmatory at saka kailangan mo nating antayin yung dapat baba ng CD4 count niya. So ngayon test and treat na ang Davao para at least ngayon na kahit na healthy sila, so maka-start na sila inom ng gamot o ng ART. Okay. Next. So, this is our strategy ng Department of Health kasi wala pa yung COVID at saka may COVID. Ito yung fast track strategy, 1990. Ano tong 1990? So, ang 1990, well, this is applicable itong 1990 sa mga key population like the MSM, yung men having sex with men, mga transgender women. Kasi, I will tell you na the drivers talaga ng epidemic ngayon is yung mga MSM, it's mga including the transgender women. So, ang 1990 fast track, ibig sabihin nito, 90% estimated population ng mga MSMs last TG So dapat 90% na mga positive sa HIV is matest siya. Then out of the 90% is dapat ma-enroll siya for ART, and 90% ng na-enroll for ART is dapat ma-virally suppress siya. Kaya yung fast track strategy natin, okay? Tapos meron tayong Philippine AIDS HIV and AIDS Policy Act na 34116. Ito na yung parang nung is 8504. So parang ito na yung bago na RA 1166. Ang pinaka-highlights dito sa sa Republic Act is 1166 is yung yung AIDS yung edad na pwedeng magpa-test. So lahat ng mga 15 years old pataas is pwede na magpa-test. Lahat ng mga minors ang edad is 15 to 17 is pwede na magpa-HIV test na walang parental consent. Kasali dyan sa RA 1166. Okay, ano itong fast track strategy? Next. Okay. So, key messages, okay? Ano mga key messages para at least ma-achieve natin yung yung 1990? So, una, prevent HIV. So, know your status, testing, treat early, yung sinabi ko sa test and treat, and adhere to treatment. So, hindi lang kung nag-inom ka ng gamot is compliance na siya. So, dapat i-adhere siya to treatment. Next, please. Okay. Key messages to prevent HIV. So, ang gagawin natin para at least ma-prevent ang HIV. So, we're doing this ginagawa na natin ito Davao City is doing this, other mga cities doing this. Kakaroon tayo ng mga outreach education sa school, sa community, sa online. Ito ginawa natin. This is part of the educational or outreach campaign, no? Isa yan sa mga key messages para ma-prevent sa HIV, para at the end of the day ma-embrace nila na ano ang pwedeng gawin, na given na ganito pala ang pwedeng mangyari sa isang tao pag nag-positive sa HIV, ano yung pwedeng gawin niya na para hindi siya ma-prevent natin ng HIV. Definitely condoms and water-based lubricants. Yan siya. Kung gusto ng libre na condoms and lubricants, nandiyan sa facility natin, FPMC, RHWC, District Health Center sa Davao City. Kahit kung meron nakapanood sa ibang city, lahat ng mga social hygiene clinics is available free ang condoms and water-based lubricant. Pero kung gusto na medyo gusto na mga brand, yung may name na mga condoms and lubricants, then they can purchase, no? Available naman siya sa mga 7-Eleven, so dito sa Davao, sa convenience, or sa mga drugstore, available siya. So they have choices. Pero kung talaga ayaw bumili, then may libre naman ilago tayo. And then nasabi ko na ito kanina, di ba, na isa mga prevention package, no, yung ang pre-exposure prophylaxis for high-risk individual, yung mga sexually active. So pwedeng mag-prep. And then STI diagnosis and treatment. Importante ito na nagka-STI, nagka-gonorrhea, nagka-syphilis, nagka-genital warts. So dapat i-treat siya para at least para hindi siya magiging high risk na pwede siya na magka-HIV. Okay? Next. Okay. Number 2 na key message is know your status. Definitely, there's no other way na para malaman natin ang status na through HIV. So, na-mention natin, HIV testing services, it could be HTS, yung sa facility, self-testing, na-mention ko na rin, or CBS, na-mention ko na rin. For key population, sinasabi ng key population, ito yung mga MSM, men having sex with men. So, not necessarily siya na gay, ha, kasi baka naman will start naman ng stigma and discrimination. Ang MSM, ito yung mga lalaki na nakipag-sex sa kapwa lalaki. So, pwede siyang gay, pwedeng straight, pwedeng bisexual. And then mga transgender. So, ang transgender natin dito, ito yung mga born male, pero on the transition na hindi para sila lalaki, isa sila pala yung mga babae. So, transgender women ang tawag natin. And then, mga people who have drugs, so pregnant women and TB patients. So, yan, dapat isa yan sa mga pwede natin na throwback na mga key messages on how to itong know your status. And then rapid HIV diagnostic algorithm, same day test result. Ito sinabi ko sa iyo na because RIVDA ang Davao City, rapid HIV diagnostic algorithm, test and treat ang Davao. For example, sa RHWC, sa SPMC, so kahit walang confirmatory, so hindi pa siya confirm na positive sa HIV, but pwede na siya na mag-start na mag-inom ng gamot. Okay, yung sinasabi natin na same day test. Ang same day test result, na ngayon malalaman mo na reactive ka, po-process ka for another test, then malalaman mo na kung ano talaga yung result mo using the RIBDA methods. Okay. Next. Okay, treat early. So definitely pag reactive sa HIV, so pwede na ipapasok natin ang treatment. So free until now, free pang ating antiretroviral drug for all PLHIV. Na available siya sa mga treatment hubs. Sa Davao City, marami tayong mga treatment hubs sa buong Pilipinas. For example, sa Davao City is meron tayong 3 treatment hub. Ang Reproductive Health and Wellness Center ng City Health Office, may treatment hub tayo na nasa SPMC, Southern Philippines Medical Center, at saka ang Davao Doctors Hospital. So libre, but of course sa SPMC at saka sa tawag sa RHW, libre na binibigay yung antiretroviral, yung ART. Sa Davao Doc, meron silang mga definitely because they're a private hospital, or libre naman yung ART, pero meron lang sila mga charges na nilalagay, no? Meron sila mga charges. And then definitely lahat ng mga on treatment namin na nag-positives, on treatment on treatment siya, no, sa ART na on treatment sila, so namin sila in-encourage na magkaroon sila ng PhilHealth, kasi meron tinatawag na OHAT package, outpatient HIV and AIDS treatment package. Kasi ang treatment kasi, pag once sa isang PhilHealth nag-treat na siya, every 6 months kasi meron kasi siyang mga routine labs na dapat na mag-undergo kasi siya ng mga routine labs every 6 months. So pag walang kasing PhilHealth, medyo mahal yun siya. So pwede siyang idaan natin through PhilHealth pag consistent na nagbabayad siya sa PhilHealth. Next, please. Okay, so addiction treatment. So sinabi kanina na pag once ang isang positive sa HIV introduce na ang treatment, hindi compliant siya. So adherent siya. So anong dapat? So sa adhere to treatment, so adherence counseling. Kaya standby, meron tayong mga case manager na naka-lodge sa SPMC, sa RHWC, naka-lodge, meron tayong mga case manager under the Global Fund Project, at saka case manager na under na talaga ng city. So sila yon, always silang kinakausap yung kinakausap yung mga on treatment at saka yung mga bago na mag-treatment. So definitely hindi lang ibigay ang gamot, refill ng gamot, hindi lang dapat, definitely there should be a counseling para at least kung meron silang mga concern. Na-mention na ni Ms. Bea kanina, no, na because of the pandemic, hindi na lang marami tayong mga problema na saklaw, no, because of the pandemic. So definitely pwede siyang ma-address, no, during the counseling. Then viral load monitoring, kasi sa routine natin na every 6 months is meron tayong CD4 minomonitor yung CD4 nila. Then meron din tayong after a year, pag sila on treatment na sila for a year, minomonitor yung viral load nila. Kasi para ang natin sa 1990, yung last 19, dapat ma-virally suppress sila. So virally suppress, positive sila sa HIV, pero yung virus hindi na siya ma-detect. So nakatulog na siya. So definitely wala siyang chances na to fight off the immune system. And then definitely part ng key messages ang HIV case management. Ayan. Yan yung mga dapat gawin to fast track the 90-90-90. Okay, next please. Okay, ano yung sitwasyon ng HIV sa Pilipinas, sa Davao region, sa Davao City? So it's a combination na nung situation natin nung wala pang COVID at saka nung nag-COVID na. So yung sinali ko itong AMTP, yung medium term plan targets natin ng 2017 to 2022. So dapat nag-start siya ng 2017, dapat matapos siya ng 2022. So dapat ma-achieve siya. Una, sa GenPAP. So increased knowledge on HIV transmission, prevention, and services among 15 to 24 years up to 90%. So lahat ng mga 15 years old na nasa Gen population, sa mga babae, mga lalaki, so dapat mabigyan sila, no, ma-increase ang kanilang knowledge on how to prevent HIV. Number 2, prevent new HIV infection among key population, especially among 15 to 24 years old. Kasi marami dito 15 to 24 na positive HIV. Pag sinabi tayong key population, ito yung MSM, young key population, and then transgender, and then mga people who inject drugs. Yun yung mga ano natin, yung mga key population natin. And then test and treat, no, 90%. So at least na kung ito yung estimated na ito yung numbers na nag-positive sa HIV, dapat at least 90% 90% dyan is ano siya, matis and treat ang people living with HIV. Ito yung estimated na positive na HIV, so 90% of that. Okay, then ma-eliminate natin ang mother to child transmission for HIV. Kaya para eliminate siya, that is why na every time na ang mga district health centers, ang mga OB-GYN natin is nag-ano talaga sila, nag-encourage na mag-undergo ng HIV testing during their pregnancy, the 3 months pregnancy nila, para at least na makita kung ano ang status nila sa usaping HIV. Next, please. Okay. So, itong next presentation ko is ano siya, itong since 2010, no, annual new infection in the Philippines had increased to about 142%. So talagang dumadami talaga ang HIV cases natin sa sa Pilipinas. Next, please. So kung titingnan din dati, no, because of this, no, this places the Philippines as the fastest growing HIV epidemic in the Asia and the Pacific. And I think nga meron yung naano ako, pero na all over the world, parang ang Philippines ang number 1. So titingnan din natin diyan, kung titingnan natin diyan yung ibang mga countries sa neighboring natin countries is talagang na ano nila na halt or na nila yung cases. Itong nakaya from Australia down to the talaga ang Philippines talaga mataas, no, mataas yung increase natin sa usaping HIV. Dalawa kasi yan na pwede namin tiningnan is either because available na yung mga free services natin, so mean to say na mas marami ng nagpapatest, then nalaman yung ano niya, yung testing niya, or then ang second thought din namin is talagang baka ongoing din yung mga ano talaga, yung mga multiple and unprotected sexual activity, which is the number 1 mode of transmission ng HIV dito sa Pilipinas. Next. Okay, so ito yung ano, this is estimate na ginawa na in 2010 there are about 16,000 na nag-positive sa HIV, then about 2016 nasa 56,000 siya. Titingnan natin kung halos magma-match sa registry natin. Then ang sinasabi kasi dito na pag hindi walang gawin, no, pag hindi natin ma-halt ang HIV, so definitely after 8 years, no, so in 2025, no, so definitely magkakaroon tayo ng total of 201,000 PHIV in 8 years. And then in terms of contribution, so definitely merong NCR, Region 4A, Calabarzon, and then jump ako na ang pwede ma-contribute ni Region 11 dito is about 18% ng 201,000. So dapat pa lang na hindi pa natapos yung 2020, yung sa EMT natin, hindi taabot ng 2025 ba ito? 2025. So dapat ma-halt na natin yung yung HIV cases sa Pilipinas. Okay, next. Okay, ito yung average number of people newly diagnosed with HIV. We started sa medyo maliit siya, no, pero ano siya, pero nung una talaga yung first na ano siya, ilan lang per per year ang nadadiagnose na positive sa HIV. But on the 2020, kung hindi ako nagkamali, this is 2020, 2000 na ito, nag-ano siya ng 34 a day. So parang nag-34 a day siya, and then ngayon na lang nag-2021 siya, par nagbaba siya into 22 a day. Ito na yung effect ng COVID, na hindi sinasabi na bumaba yung number of diagnosis per per day man ito. Ito ang year, ito yung per day niya, no? 34 ito ata per in 2019 ba? 2019 ito ha, ang niya is nasa 34 a day. So ayun siya. Tapos ngayon bumaba siya simply because ang COVID ang naghinder nito kasi nga yung during the lockdown, the ECQ din definitely walang masyadong nakaka-access into testing. Okay, next please. Okay. I made it to the point na ito na yung HIV/AIDS Registry of the Philippines. Talagang confirm na ito na mga ano ha. It is a confirm ito na mga cases kasi galing ito sa Epidemiology Bureau, no. Okay. Compare ko lang siya, no. January to December 2019 comparing to January to December 2020 plus yung January 1984 na to January 20. So in terms of total reported cases, from January 1984 to December, meron tayong confirm na 82,865 na nag-positive sa HIV. So nung December 2019, which is wala itong COVID, so umabot siya ng 12,000, no? 12,778. Pero nag-COVID na siya, which is kasali pa dito ang January to February, pero talagang lumiit yung numbers natin. Pero hindi ito ibig sabihin na lumiit yung cases natin, but definitely lockdown has parang meron talaga siyang effect yung lockdown, no? Kasi nga hindi sila makaka-avail ng testing. So nag-ano lang siya, 8,000 siya. So in terms of HIV infection, so nasa 2,000 plus siya from 2019. So nag 1,600 lang siya on the 20, but the total is 10,000. In terms of sex, male and female, so yung nasabi ko na mas kadalasan ang nagpositibo sa HIV, mas marami talaga malalaki. Nasa 12,000 tayo noong 2019, pero noong 2020 nasa 7,000 lang. Pero total niya from 1980 was nasa 7,800 na siya. In terms of age group, so ito na yung mga sa adolescent, yung tingnan na taas din ang mga cases among 15 to 34 years old. This is part of the so kahit sa 15 to 24 mataas din siya, di ba? Nasa 3,900 yung 2019, nasa 2,000 yung yung 2020, and then nasa 23,000 na ang from 1984 to December, in even the 25 to 34. And then reported pregnant, meron din tayong mga na-report na nag-positive yung mga pregnant natin. So 97, medyo tumaas ang January to December itong 2020. So baka doon ito sa kalagitnaan ng hindi wala pang lockdown, or baka naman yung tapos na ang lockdown is may mga testing na ginagawa. In the reported deaths, so malaki din ang ating mga reported deaths, a total of 4,500. Itong ang on treatment natin, hindi na ako kasi nahirapan ako maghanap, but definitely as of December 2020, this a total of 47,000, close to 48,000 on treatment. Pero tingnan mo, kung ibabangga mo siya sa natin, so at least challenge pa rin ng mga service provider kung paano natin ma-encourage yung mga na-test na nag-positive is either wala pa namang kung may confirmatory na o wala pa confirmatory, is paano sila ma-enroll into treatment kasi nasa 50% lang yung na-enroll compare sa reported cases natin. But of course, although nag-hamper tayo sa COVID in terms of testing sa STI, sa HIV, but na-mention ko kanina na sa treatment, no, na parang ginawa ng paraan na para yung mga on treatment or enroll sa mga different na mga treatment hub is talagang ginawa ng paraan para hindi ma-stop ang kanilang treatment. So meron mga strategy na ginawa na na-mention ko by shipping it to LBC, to JNT, or door-to-door, or kita na lang, meet up na lang yung magdala ng gamot, tsaka yung client, and then yung sa mga district health center. Yun ang ginawa natin para ma-continue lang yung sila sa mga on treatment. Okay, next please. Okay, this is Davao Region. Okay, so ang data na nakuha ko na pag Davao Region na to, na wala nang ligtas, no, lahat ng mga members ng Davao Region, Davao de Oro, Davao del Norte, Davao del Sur, Davao Occident, Davao Oriental, sineparate lang ang Davao City, is may cases na talaga. Okay, from January to September, Davao de Oro has 25, Davao del Norte has 51, Davao del Sur has Davao del Sur has 13, Davao Occident has 6, Davao Oriental has 5, and the Davao City have 1 in total. 1993 because we started our recording in 1993, but in the Philippines started in 1984. So sa Davao is meron siyang 3,285 na confirmed positive sa HIV. Ito hindi ko na siya sa sinama, pero pareha na ang treatment nitong lahat is nasa 50 a total of this, ang nag-treatment, ang on treatment lang is nasa 50% pa rin. Yung challenge pa rin yun siya sa Davao region. Okay, next. Yeah. So this is our HWC alone sa mga viewers natin because HWC is doing testing based on the facility. So kinumpare ko lang total number of tests natin, total number na nag-undergo ng HIV testing sa 2019 is about 3,597. Tapos ng 2020 bumaba talaga siya ng 2,400. So talagang nung nag-lockdown, ilang months na nag-lockdown tapos wala tayong services, so bumalik na lang ngayon. So ayun siya. So definitely mas meron talagang diferensya ng testing. So dapat sana ay mapantayan niya siya sa 2020 or nalampasan niya yung total number of testing niya, but definitely meron talagang kinalaman yung yung ECQ o yung COVID pandemic natin. In terms of total reactive, out of 3,597, so meron nag-reactive na 350 na in 2019. Tapos ang na-confirm niyan is about 253. Ang dinasama dito is either nag-negative sila or nag-indeterminate sila. Yun ang yung mga reason why. So 250 ang confirmed na positive. Pag confirmed na positive talaga sila. Sa 2020, so out of 2,442, this is about 203 na nag-reactive. Pero ang na-confirm pa lang yan is 29 pa lang. Kasi nga, yung sending din, yung pagpadala ng confirmatory pati sa Manila is medyo nahirapan siya ngayon. Kaya work out ngayon sa RHWC. Ang RHWC as a treatment hub is confirmatory hub na rin siya. Tapos na lang namin yung mga details para mag-confirmatory siya. So lahat ng itong 2,442, ang 29 pa, 203, 29 pa lang na-confirm. Pero total na nag-on treatment sa RHWC, nagsa-start na maging hack satellite treatment hub ang RHWC is 2016 until February 2021. So meron na si RHWC na 1,348 on treatment. So ito na sa dami-dami na nagpa-test. So definitely meron treatment pa rin na 148. Hindi ko na kinal-out kung mga na-lost. So follow-up, majority 1,348 is naman siya. Mataas naman yung percentage na adherent sila sa treatment. Okay, next. So, in terms of STI cases sa RHWC, kasi nga si RHWC is meron siya mga services na binigay na yung mga services for different sexually transmitted infections. So meron tayong mga na-record na mga type ng gonorrhea, infection, bacterial meningitis, royal vaginosis, genital herpes, genital wasp, candidiasis, and syphilis. So in terms of 2019, talagang mataas talaga ang cases natin. So nakita natin sa gonorrhea is about 318, and female is 45. And then nung nag-COVID siya, parang kumonte rin siya. Kumonte rin yung mga cases na. Actually, kumonte rin yung mga cases natin kasi nga nung wala pang COVID, so definitely meron tayong ginagawa talaga na smear para ma-determine kung meron silang gonorrhea, NGI ba, bacterial vaginosis, trichomoniasis, at saka naman, ayun, meron diyang smear na ginawa. Pero nung nag-start ang COVID, nung mga March, so talagang na-stop siya. So nung ECQ, walang STI services na wala mga smear na in-offer, but we make it sure na kung may mag-walk in na mga clients na merong mga may mga symptoms sila na related to this from genital warts to from candidiasis up to that. So merong ginagawa sila ng paraan. But of course, usually ang ginamit namin ngayon kasi hindi pa siya nag-resume after the ECQ, hindi pa nag-resume yung smear natin. So usually yung lahat ng meron mga possible, may mga gonorrhea, mga herpes, at saka genital warts, ginagamitan namin sila ng yung syndromic management approach. Yung kinakausap lang siya ng mga trained na mga ng aming nurse, tapos based sa kanilang mga symptoms, da-diagnose na sila based sa mga symptoms na i-disclose nila. But syphilis is testing ito. So, testing ang ginawa nito kasabay ito sa HIV testing na ginawa namin. So, definitely, pag once na isang client pupunta siya sa RHWC, magpa-HIV test, ino-offer na namin yung yung syphilis at saka hepatitis B testing. So, in terms of talagang siya, medyo mababa yung yung cases na because of the pandemic. Kasi nga sa 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 RHWC, ang mga KP na binibigyan natin ng service natin is yung mga RSW. Ito yung mga babae siya, mga lalaki na nag-work sa establishment. Ang tawag sila is mga registered sex worker. Kung wala pang COVID, so meron talaga silang mga schedule for smearing para ma-find out kung if they are infected of this mga STI. So, but of course, after during the start of the lockdown until today, hindi siya bumalik. So, definitely close pa rin yung mga establishment natin. So, isa din yung sa mga problema na yung mga brothers and sisters natin na nagtatrabaho sa mga entertainment na mga industry, kailangan maghanap lang ng trabaho kasi nga close din siya. Yung mga freelance sex worker din natin, talagang, I don't know lang kung bumabalik na ba sila sa mga but there's curfew. So, hindi sila bumabalik, no? So, hindi rin natin sila nabibigyan ng mga service until such na mag-walk-in sila. So, usually lahat walk-in at saka referral ng mga clients natin. But still, kung titingnan natin, bumaba rin yung yung cases natin. Not because na bumaba yung STI, but definitely because hindi sila maka-access ng services. Okay, next please. Actually, patapos na tayo. Okay, so ano yung mga services na binibigyan ng RHWC or Reproductive Health and Wellness Center under ng City Health Office? We do outreach. So, para yung sa messages on how to prevent HIV, we do HIV orientation, stigma discrimination orientation, RA 1166. So, we do outreach education in the community. So, sa community, kasi sa mga community, kung pupunta ka doon, marami kung mga pwede nimong bigyan ng mga knowledge HIV, especially sa mga targets namin ng mga MS strategy. So we do in schools and the workplace. But unfortunately, because of the restriction, definitely walang school kasi naka-online lang siya, pero meron akong isang nabigyan ng online. This is part of the online education sa schools. And then sa workplace, parang definitely hindi pa rin sila nag-allow for HIV orientation. We do STI checkup and treatment, but again, na-mention ko na kanina na for now, na hindi pa nagre-resume yung smear natin, we do syndromic management approach. And then, pag meron naman gamot na available, for example, sa syphilis, sa gonorrhea, sa herpes, pag meron namang available na gamot sa RHWC, we give it for free. Then sa genital warts lang, i-assess lang siya namin kung talagang kaya pa naman siya. Depende na yun sa na yung condition ng warts, ng genital warts niya. Kung if ever na hindi na siya pwedeng ointment, that's why nire-refer namin siya to other medical facility para sa treatment ng pag-cauterize na siya. And then sa syphilis, definitely free ang testing. Tapos, meron naman, luckily, meron mga available na mga meds for syphilis. So, binibigay din natin na for free sa ating mga client. Kaya, ano siya. So, meron tayong HIV testing, syphilis, at hepatitis B testing. RHWC provide condoms and lubricants. And then, meron tayong mga IEC materials, mga reading materials for na related sa HIV and STI. And then, of course, treatment hub na ng RHWC, HIV and AIDS core team na siya. So this is the services na binibigay namin definitely sa general population as well as mga key population during before COVID, then until now, we really try our best na mabigay pa rin mga services na pag talagang mag-work. Okay? Next please. Okay, actually, patapos na tayo. These 2 slides na lang siya. So, this is just a promotional, ang Reproductive Health and Wellness Center. ng City Health Office or City Health of Davao is under siya ang aming head physician is si Dr. Jordana Jing Ramiteri. Ito yung address namin, Barangay 32D, Jacinto Street, Davao City. Ito din ang functioning namin na na number 224-187. And meron din kami sa Facebook yung RHW, ingat lagi. So, ayun siya, makikita mo kami, dyan kami makikita sa Facebook, yung binigay ko. And then, lastly, next is, I think the map. Okay, para at least lang na, yan ang map namin. So, nasa may kami, mas malapit kami kung dito sa may Boulevard kami, sa Boulevard dadaan yung client. Tapos adjacent na siya, pwede na lang na maglakad. Ayan, and I think that's conclude my presentation. Of course, I would like to thank the Epidemiology Bureau, the National HIV and STI Surveillance of Information, kasi lahat, majority ng mga presentation ko ay galing din sa kanila. Thank you for that. Okay, and that's conclude my presentation. So, I think pwede ko nang ibalik kay Ms. Bea para sa open forum o baka mayroong mga question and answer.
Okay, so thank you for that, Sir Eddie. That's a very detailed but comprehensive sharing of information about the program of STI and HIV. So we actually have some few comments, no questions in the comment box. But before we proceed to the Q&A, I think we will have a short break.
Okay pa.
To attenuate the spread of COVID-19, most governments around the world have mandated quarantine. Our educational institutions are never the same. This is the new normal, and the Jose Maria College believes that learning never stops. With the advent of technology, we are now opening a more innovative virtual learning experience. In response to this crisis, the Jose Maria College brings you the two instructional delivery options.
No virus can stop our assured, consistent, and quality education. The Jose Maria College, under the leadership of its founding president, Pastor Apollo C. Kibuloy, holds true to its mission to provide quality education amidst the ongoing crisis on COVID-19. To ensure that all learners will get the best learning experience, the school has crafted two learning delivery options. Option 1, online delivery. Students who have a stable connection to the internet shall undergo full online classes via platforms such as the Google ecosystem, Zoom, and an online learning management system. Online classes shall be held by our competent teachers on a daily basis. All interaction shall be via online, as there shall be no face-to-face interaction in order to keep you safe during these trying times. Option 2, self-paced learning. For students who see it as a challenge to secure a stable connection to the internet, the school shall be providing modules and other instructional course packages. Students will work on these learning materials and from time to time may need to send their academic work online or discuss their progress with their teachers via email, chat, or video call on a scheduled time. They may attend online classes when their internet connection is stable enough for them to do so. Education goes on for the Jose Maria College. Your future, our mission. Enroll now For more details, visit us at www.jmc.edu.ph.
Don't let COVID-19 stop you from achieving your dreams. What are you waiting for? Enroll now. For more details, visit www.jmc.edu.ph.
Okay, so once again, we are back. Okay, so actually, we have viewers not from Quezon City. We also have viewers who are faculty, even some program heads in DOH. No, so we are very glad that they are able to join us in this live EduTrend session. So let's see, Sir Eddie, kung ano ba yung mga questions nila. We do have a question here from one of the faculty of Jose Maria College. Sir, ano po yung mga documents na dapat i-prepare ng client ninyo if they want to be seen? Kung magpapa-check up sila, do we need to prepare any documents or anything that they need to bring?
Sige. Since ang testing natin sa, for example, sa facility, no? So wala naman. All you need to do is pumunta lang doon and then definitely so wala tayong documents. Although ang hinihingi lang namin is humihingi lang kami ng ID. Wala ID, definitely pwede naman din ano natin. Pwede man hindi ipagpatuloy yung ano natin, yung tawag testing. So wala talaga, wala kang mga any documents as long as na willing siya na voluntary siyang pumunta doon for the testing. So the person can avail those na for free.
Okay, so I guess this is also a follow-up question, no? Kasi especially that we have protocols because of the COVID-19. Yung check-up po ba is strictly by appointment or pwede walk-in?
Okay. Nung bumalik na kami after the ECQ, then definitely pwedeng appointment pero kadalasan kasi walk-in siya. So pwede siyang walk-in. So
Okay.
I'd like to tell to our viewers na ang reproductive health and wellness center is open siya from Monday to Friday. Then ang testing, ang services namin is magsa-start siya at 8 o'clock. Actually hanggang 8 o'clock siya in the morning hanggang 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So meron na kaming break time sandali na mga 30 to 45 minutes. So, ayun na, bumalik na tayo sa ano. So, pwedeng appointment, pero pwede din siyang mag-walk-in doon. Basta pumunta lang sa RHWC.
So, that's Monday to Friday?
Yes, Monday to Friday. At saka, open siya Monday to Friday. Hopefully, hindi pa namin, kasi dati wala pang plano kung kailan siya i-resume. But for now, pwede siyang pwedeng Monday to Friday. And for those who cannot go to the RHWC, yung pwede tayong i-implement yung ingat lagi RHWC na yung pwedeng pupunta for the testing. Yung kami ang punta sa area
okay.
For the testing.
Okay, so that's good to hear. In short, they just need to contact the RHWC.
Yeah, just contact or pwede na yung pumunta. Pumunta basta Monday to Friday lang siya at saka wala yung conflict ng mga schedule. Hindi naman yung services nating STI, HIV testing, city, tapos yung HEPA B testing kasi meron pa naman available. So ayun siya. Just walk in lang. Ayun, pwede natin siyang i-facilitate kung ano yung mga services ang gusto niyang makuha sa RHWC. Yeah.
Okay, so thank you. Now we have another question here, though I don't know if we will be able to answer this kasi medyo particularly law related yung kanyang question. This is a question from Hilda Verano Lacson. In law, would it be possible po na if mahawaan po ng STD si Mrs. from Mr., mapapakulong ba si Mr.? Matitrace po ba kung kay Mr. o kay Mrs. galing ang virus? This bacteria nakasat, but of course we are referring to the virus.
Na ang makulong. Sige,
Yeah.
sa HIV law, alam ko sa usaping HIV na pag once na na-contract, pag ma-determine mo na itong person ito ang dahilan bakit ka nagka-HIV, definitely pwede siya doon pwede siya doon sa RA 11166. Hindi lang ako sure kung kasali si STD doon sa law. Pero 'di ba sa family code, hindi ko lang alam na ang STI is ground for annulment or para ganun lang, hindi lang ako sure ha na oo, na So pwede mong definitely I don't know sa STI kung pwede ba siyang ipakulong. Pero mataas na proseso yan di ba? Then kailangan mo pa siya,
Yes.
kailangan din mag-disclose ka. For example, sa court, mag-disclose ka na talagang nahawaan ka niya, tapos talagang nakahawa, then there should be tracing. And in terms na trace back kung kay Mr. galing, ang natin yan is, titingnan siya during the counting, no, kung sino yung merong mga multiple sexual partners. Kasi meron tayong mga cases na gano'n na lalaki, na siya yung na una nag-positive sa HIV, meron siyang karelasyon na transfer na infect niyo sa kanya. Trace natin, doon natin siya matitrace during the counseling na kung sino talaga ang source ng infection, kasi nga kung doon lalabas na sino yung merong multiple sexual partners. So, siya yung talaga yung source. But in terms na pero hindi naman umabot sila sa demandahan, kasi nga definitely mataas din siya na proseso yung gano'n. Pero
Yes.
pwede in a way sa usaping HIV, oo. Pero ang pinakaano natin if ever nito is ma-treat natin sila or
Yes, oo nga.
si Miss Patricia, no, para at least hindi siya ma-prolong yung infection. Okay. Pero yung sa sa law para sa HIV parang meron. Oo, doon sa stipulated siya sa RA 1166. Sa STL hindi ko lang alam kung kasali siya doon sa sa HIV. Okay. Hopefully nasagot ko.
Okay, so there is actually a similar question to that, no? This is from Dr. Leon Choong, which is actually one of the program head of our blood center here in Davao City. Can an HIV individual be held legally liable if he or she have sexual contact with another person but keeping to himself or herself that he or she is HIV positive? Tinago niya.
Parang
Kumbaga,
tinago niya, no? Oo. Sa law, meron, hindi lang ako ko stipulated. So definitely meron siya. Pero ang natin doon is siya paano na matitrace sa kanya. Ang pwede namang for example, dito ko ako positive sa HIV, alam ko yung status ko, pero continue ako na nakipag-sexual activities, tapos hindi ko tinake yung responsibility na mag-condom. Pero talagang merong baka balak na i-transmit, tapos hindi pa siya treated ha. So definitely kung malalaman siya, tapos kung malalaman talaga nung naging partner niya, siya talaga yung tawag nito yung rason, siya yung talaga source ng infection, definitely liable siya sa batas. But again, ang process pa rin tinitingnan pa rin ang process, kasi kung tinatago niya sa sarili, how can you prove na siya talaga yung dahilan, siya yung talaga yung source na bakit siya na nagka-infect. Especially baka multiple partner din yung isa, pan din siya na pwede, oo, pero but in a process, parang dun tayo medyo matagalan sa proseso na yun.
Okay, so eto no, madaming mga legal issues actually pertaining to HIV, especially for those who are in yung mga married, no, medyo this is actually a what you call this which is a common encounter for those who just recently discovered, no, na positive pala sila. So I think this is a very good topic, no, for another another
Yeah.
EduTrends, no? Kumbaga,
Yeah,
ito yung mga
for
legal
another,
ano
I will
kasi.
suggest na, yeah, para ma-suggest na, para i-suggest ko, para although I will be the one to do the presentation, mas maganda na makapag-set yung yung RA, orientation ng RA 166 para i-connect yung ano yung pwedeng gawin,
Yes.
yung pwedeng gawin nung ever na meron talaga yung related sa mga question, anong pwedeng gawin in terms of law. But definitely there are another person who can talk that na mas expert sa pinagano. Mas maganda siya na i-connect din natin, no? Oo, pero tingnan
Tama,
natin, oo,
maganda.
kung makapag ano kayo, oo. Maganda yung maganda pag-usapan natin yung RA 11166. Ayan.
Yes. Okay, so I have another question here, sir. Actually, ito naka-PM ito sa akin. Personal message sa akin, hindi niya
Sige.
kinoment. This is with regards to the practice of those community-based testing, yung CBS na
CBS,
yung sa community ano na siya. He just wants to know if yung nagte-test ba, do they undergo training as well?
Okay.
And how about
Yeah.
the issue on, kasi ito medyo ano tayo, we are very particular, especially under the law. This is the those who are positive are actually protected really of this confidentiality, the confidentiality issue. So, yung nagko-community based testing ba, nagto-train din sila, and how do they handle yung confidentiality?
Yeah. Okay. Lahat ng mga CBS providers natin, yung na-mention ko na meron kaming 15 na na-train and then nasa program 25 and I'm one of those, we undergone trainings. It's a 5 days training talaga. From definitely mas toxic ang training is on how to do the pre-king. On how to do the pre-king. And then dun sa community, definitely once that you are into the program, definitely you need to engage raise confidentiality. Ayun yun. Wala kang definitely isa yun sa dapat na raise ng mga nag-engage into this program. Lahat ng mga peer navigator, case manager, doctors, basta nasa HIV program, definitely kahit ang mga CBS natin ng mga providers, dapat engage sila into maintaining the confidentiality kasi most of the client na pwede lang maging kliyente for the CBS, ito yung mga client na makakilala nila. So, makakilala na client. So,
Okay.
dyan pa lang, dapat mag-build yung ang rapport, yung trust and confidentiality. If ever na leak siya, yung whether non-reactive or reactive ang reason, mas complicated kung tapos nag-leak at nag-complain ang client, tapos ikaw talaga ang tinuro na ikaw as a CBS provider, then definitely, definitely, you will be out of the program. Kasi hindi ka dapat sa program na yun eh. Kahit nga sa usaping HIV, yung mga pag-check natin, di ba, sa usaping yung mga on treatment. So dapat dapat embrace yung confidentiality. Isa yun sa first na dapat na ma-embrace sa isang tao pag involved siya sa HIV program. Para at least, yung trust? Kasi ang masisira niya hindi ikaw, hindi kami. Kami ang masisira, pati yung institution or agency kung saan kami nag-work. So definitely is a one pack of all pag ganun ang niya. So ayun, pa-embrace talaga ang confidentiality ng mga CBS provider. At saka meron din kami ginagawa mga assessment every 6 months para at least ma-share namin ano yung mga strength and weaknesses at ano yung mga strength and weaknesses na encounter na during the CBS. Ayan.
Okay, so I think that's good to hear, no? Kumbaga, of course, we always want to live by na we want to reduce the stigma, no? Para hindi
Correct.
na matakot. Kumbaga, we will not be afraid to really test ourselves for HIV test, no? Kumbaga, or even STI. Yun nga lang kasi confidentiality usually yung ating mga concerns. May pahabol na question. This is from Sir Mark Canada. How long should I wait to get tested for HIV? Yun yung kanyang
How
question.
long should I wait? Actually, wala naman. For example, if you wanted to do to undergo the test, you can do. Pero yun ang natin, no, na meron tayong tinitingnan kasi during the counseling kasi, meron tayong tinitingnan, for example, meron tayong tinitingnan na after the test, kung kailangan mo pa ba ng retesting or hindi na. So, usually, ang ano lang natin, for the first timer, kung talagang first mong na-expo na, example, nakipag-set na unprotected, tapos ano siya, na hindi pa siya under pa siya ng window period, tapos siyang talaga, pwedeng i-encourage ang client na baka antayin yung testing, antayin yung yung window period bago mag-test. But for those na meron ng mga maraming karanasan, then they can do that, they can have the test, then retest na lang tayo ulit after 3 months. Ayan. So, depende yun sa will ng clients if he will go for the test or wait for yung matapos yung pag isa lang yung talagang partner niya. Pero pwedeng mag-test lang.
So I guess kung mga cases na gano'n na hindi siya sure, pwede naman silang pumunta sa inyo, no?
Yeah.
For partly parang kasama na doon yung counseling no? So do not be afraid to
Kasi
so do not be afraid to contact.
Correct. Kasi part kasi ng pre-test counseling is meron tayong risk assessment doon Doon natin ma-identify ano yung mga exposure niya na pwede siyang possible na pwede siya magka-HIV at ano yung kailan nangyari yung pinaka-last. Yung pinaka-last para malaman natin kung is it sakop pa siya ng window o hindi. Kasi may iba naman talaga na ang exposure is 2019 tapos nag-active sila. So definitely as a counselor, pwede kang mo siya na confirm negative talaga siya na HIV. So, ganon. Parte yun doon sa risk assessment. Kaya natin, huwag matakot magpa-test. Yun ang isa na natin. Huwag matakot magpa-test kasi nga, andun naman yung confidentiality ng transaction kahit mapa-CBS or mapa-facility yung testing natin.
Just follow up on that, no? Huwag matakot magpa-test. Yung iba kasi natatakot magpa-test kasi matatakot sila malaman na positive sila. And they don't know if kasi 'di ba yung mga previous talaga na cases pag HIV ka, you really have higher chances of developing it into AIDS. So actually may question dito no from one of our YouTube viewer, curable po ba ang HIV?
So hindi ha. So sa presentation natin kanina walang cure si HIV but treatment is available. So at least na may treatment na available para at least na ma-stop niya yung pag-mutate ng virus at saka para hindi siya maka-atake sa immune system at hindi siya ma-develop into to AIDS, which is malaking tulong siya sa ating mga brothers and sisters na mga people living with HIV. But until now, walang cure. Walang cure ang HIV.
Yes. So yun na, it's not curable but it's manageable. And in order for us na ma-manage siya, syempre, kailangan religiously iinumin natin yung mga ARTs. Okay? So that's the thing. So do not be afraid to get yourselves tested. Ito, isa na second to the last question. No? This is actually a follow-up doon sa CBS kanina. Nag-message siya sa akin ulit. Are you releasing results for the non-reactive na yung cases?
Okay.
Non-reactive.
Okay. Sa CBS, walang written result. Hindi ko na mention. At yun, my question maganda, no? Sa CBS natin, hindi kami nagre-release ng result. No written result will be given. Non-reactive siya or reactive, walang result. Ang pwede lang ipakita sa kanya, yung test kit niya. Kasi di ba yung test kit, kung familiar pa nun sa CBS presentation, meron siyang HIV 1 and 2, tapos may 1 and 2 siya. Kasi pang ang explanation natin, no, pag more than one line siya, mean to say, automatic na reactive yung explanation. Definitely, walang written result na binibigay kasi nga HIV screening siya. Pero pag nasa facility ka, kahit HIV screening, pag non-reactive ang result mo, merong ibibigay na written result. Pag nag-reactive lang siya, walang written result ibibigay kasi nga to be confirmed pa siya. Lalabas na lang yung papel pag confirm na siya na positive. But again, sa CBS, walang result, walang take away wala siyang mati-take home na written result sa CBS. Ayan.
Okay, so that's very clear, no? So, of course, all of this are possible kapag merong coordination and this is actually one of those example na interagency na partnership Tama po
Yes,
ba?
tama. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So, speaking of interagency partnership, I would like to recognize no, the presence of the Chief MedTech of SPMC na siya na actually ang nag-answer sa
Ah,
isang mga question doon sa question sa
oh,
ating comments, which is regarding the of course contacting those RHWC. So she mentioned no from this is ma'am from Zenaida Banzon, they can be directed to several testing facilities and there is available contact number. So please contact them and your inquiries will be answered. So this is also
okay.
a
Thank you,
SPMC din kasi 'di ba
Eda.
isa sa ating mga um facilities, no testing facilities who also caters HIV and STI testing. Okay?
Yeah, then
So
to recognize na ng SPMC, ano rin siya, Miss Abea, no? Ang SPMC is ano rin sila, they do na confirmatory for HIV. So, ano na din sila, hindi na pinapadali din ang blood doon sa SACL. So, the SPMC is doing na the confirmatory. Oo, ayan na sila yung
actually,
ano nila.
in that case, we
Tama.
are lucky, no? Kasi diretso nandito na lang within our region, we already have confirmatory lab. Hindi na natin papadala pa overseas.
Plus the fact pa
Okay?
na ano no na under RIBDA din ang Davao, yung test and treat natin.
Yes.
Oo. Isa yun sa mga positive
Yeah.
na ano, mga positive na positibo na strategy na at least hindi na matagal na mag-antay yung client na makapag-treatment kasi antayin pa yung confirmatory. So no confirmatory, pwede na mag-start ng treatment. Yan.
Okay. So that would be our last question. So once again, Sir Eddie, thank you very much for sharing your time with us, no, as we share what program we have for STIs and HIV, especially on testing and treatment. So in behalf of Jose Maria College academic community and in behalf of our founding president, Pastor Apollo C. Kibuloy, thank you very much, Sir Eddie. Eto, medyo remarkable ito. Umabot tayo ng 2 hours plus. And we
Oo
had a
nga,
very
because
good, uh, but aside from the technical difficulty that we have a very good
technical
discussion, no?
problems,
Yung
yeah.
mga questions,
Thank you so much.
nila, these are very inquisitive, no? I'm sure
Yeah.
we can do more of this, no? Hopefully soon.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
and based sa question natin, baka pwede nating ano din no, i-program niyo yung yung RA 11166 para at least ma-connect natin yung mga question na related na sa law, di ba? Oo.
yes, actually maganda 'yan. We can set that one, no, that would be part of our consideration, especially na may mga madaming tanong, na madami silang
Correct.
tanong.
Oo.
Mm. Okay. So before we end this session, Sir Eddie, do you have any takeaway message for our viewers?
Yeah. Okay, first and foremost, again, thank you sa JMC EduTrends no for inviting na maging parte sa inyong mga activities no na naka-schedule. And then again, so ayun lang, ang usaping HIV hindi naman siya ganun dapat na katakutan no. Dapat ano lang talaga. We need to prevent ourselves. We need to prevent ourselves from magka-HIV. Yes, we are knowledgeable enough, but we need to embrace now what we learn. And then, of course, we need to practice no, to change our behavior. And then, if ever possible na talagang meron talagang pagdududa na baka na-infect ng STI and HIV, huwag magtago, huwag mag-self-treat. So definitely, you can find facilities na pwedeng na pwedeng cater sa mga needs mo. Dapat ano siya, we need to know our status. Rest assured na whatever services that you may ask or acquire in the facility like SPMC, RHWC, or other facility that we have here in Davao City or the Philippines, and definitely rest assured na that is all bound for confidentiality. I think always babalik para at least if ever that there will be trust that so that we can gain trust from them and then at least maano na ang confidentiality, then definitely hindi sila matatakot to look or to take the services that what we have. So that's it. Thank you
Okay,
so
so
much.
thank you. Thank you very much, sir, for this is actually a well spent evening, no, as we learn more of
Okay.
the program on STI and HIV testing.
Yeah.
So it is indeed a priority that we need to focus not only on COVID-19 pandemic, but this does not mean that we will just let other health programs be set aside. During this kind of situations, our direction should be adaptive and innovative. Our daily lives and community welfare should not be stopped. Together with our fight against COVID-19, we should also continue to fight another pandemic, the HIV infections and AIDS. So this is it. I am Maria Bea Lau, the Dean of the Health Sciences. Thank you very much for joining us tonight in our JMC EduTrends. Thank you very much.
That ends another substantive discussion on JMC EduTrends, produced by the Jose Maria College Communication Affairs Office. On behalf of our founding president, Pastor Apollo C. Kibuloy, thank you for being with us. Join us again next time for another interesting, inspiring, and transcending discussion on JMC EduTrends. Bye everyone, and keep safe.